Who's going to be the baddest dude when you come on these white lines? Be the baddest dude on these white lines starting tonight. No excuses. Let's do this thing.
Welcome to episode 3 of the Brett Beard Show, sponsored by James Restaurant. Cooper Burrell is out, so I'm Jerry Horne, and I'm taking over today. Coach Beard, what's up?
Really excited to have you, Jerry.
So we had a big win Thursday night against Glen Oaks. What's your overview on that?
Yeah, look, our kids, our guys, they can't play enough. I mean, we gotta get as much experience as possible, as quick as possible, and we did just what we were supposed to do. We got out, got quality reps, got a lot of our key guys some quality reps, and we got better, and that's what's most important right now. Getting comfortable in the storm, and just seeing what we can do, and begin to kind of find our identity and who we are and what direction we're going to go with this.
Yeah, I think we did a lot of good Thursday night. So
yeah,
let's get into the highlights. Here we come taking the field after a big lightning delay, about a 30-45 minute lightning delay. So we had to get out there and get stretched quick and get ready to play some ball.
Tell you what, I love that look.
Glen Oaks kicks off. Number 7, Mason Varese, dribbles towards him. He takes off. Huge gain. Way to start the game with a lot of momentum for the offense to come out firing. Number 16, Cooper Burrell, hands off number 22, RJ. Great physical run to open up the game. He's really coming out of the shell and showing us what he can do. Number 16, Cooper Burrell, hand off again to number 22, RJ Johnson. Breaks free, makes a couple defenders miss, and is taken down in the red zone. Hand off again to RJ. Very physical run as he able to find his way to the end zone. Jackets lead 7-0. What do you think about that, Coach?
I mean, what a great opening series right there for RJ. We got to do a good job getting him going, and I thought he had some physical runs on that drive, and with a great finish. Something we've talked about, finishing through arm tackles, and finishing our drives, and that's what we have to do. For us to be successful, we got to be able to run the football, win the clock battle, and finish drives with a kick. And right here, you'll see we finished with a PAT.
Glen Oaks, number 1 quarterback, grabs the ball, taken down by number 37, Ja'Cory Gross. Punt, Glen Oaks. It's a short punt, received by number 7, Mason Varese. And another big return for number 7 here. He's really doing good in the return game, giving our offense a really big energy boost. What do you think about Mason's return game?
He's doing a good job right now. Giving us a chance with field position.
Number 16, Burrell, taken down. He fumbled the ball, wasn't able to hold on to it. Big opportunity that we had in the red zone, and didn't capitalize.
And those are the things that's going to kill us.
Number 1, handoff to number 0. Not a bad run, taken out of bounds by number 1, Rancher Miller. All right, Glen Oaks back to punt. Fumble snap here, and Ja'Cory Gross falls on him, and Jackets take over at their own Glen Oaks 5-yard line. Hand off to number 22. He's able to get in the end zone again. Very physical run right there. He's really coming out of show and really showing us what he can do. What do you think about the way our offense is moving?
Again, I thought our O-line did a better job Thursday night, giving us a chance to finish these runs. And the better they are, the better we're going to be. So really excited about RJ and the direction we're moving with him.
Yes, sir. Looks like another punt. Number 37, Ja'Cory Gross again takes down their punter, and we take over. Number 5, Hudson Byers, on a really good run. He finds the hole and bursts his way through there, put another score up for us. And just talk about Hudson. I mean, he comes in the game late first quarter. He gives us just another spark on the offense.
Well, he's kind of like that lightning to RJ's thunder. Right here, he's a little quicker back. He sees the hole, great vision right there, gets up in it. and goes and finds pay dirt, which is what you got to do. You know, he finished north and south, and once he got north, you can see he changes speed, has a little burst, and like I said, he's the perfect complement to RJ, and gives us two really good backs, and really excited to see what we do with them.
Not to mention our O-line. Debo, number 36, with a huge sack right here. He's all fired up. Great third down stop for the defense.
I love the all-white pants.
Yeah, I like them too. Block punt, hit off the back of Glen Oaks defender, number 19, Kyder Iron. Recovers to give the Jackets another good shot. An offense, Burrell back in the pocket, throws one up in the corner of the end zone to number 80, Colton LaBeouf, but it is picked off by the Glen Oaks.
Doing a double coverage. You know, it's not a good read, and didn't give us a chance right there.
Glen Oaks miscue on offense, trying to make something happen, and is taken down by number 44, Jaden Kent. Defense is really doing good. I don't think they allowed many first downs all game. Bubble pass out to number 8, taken down by number 6, Deshaun McBride. Another punt. He has a little more time this time, able to get rid of it. Number 7, Mason Varese, with yet another big-time return. What do you think about Mason's return game?
I mean, he's getting better. You know, I thought he struggled at times last year, but he has definitely got more confidence this year.
And for his field goal, and it is no good. Number 36, Debo, and number 99, Shaq, again with pressure. Really, D-line was one of our key features to a great defensive performance tonight.
Yeah, you know, Butler's notorious for being a slow starter. So once he gets going and gives us that presence again, he's going to be dominating just like he was last year. And he and I had that talk Saturday, and he's feeling good.
Play action, right, dump off number 5, Hudson Byers, able to find his way in there with a great end and block by number 4, Tylen Haynes. I mean, we've been running the ball all game, and we're able to open up the pass game a little bit and capitalize off of it after a couple miscues. What do you?
Yeah, I mean, with successful run game, your pass game's going to get opened up a lot more, which is definitely somewhere we need to, we got to move to with the play action and the naked games and everything else. We got to be a lot better. You know, we don't have to protect 7-man protection and try to throw the big routes.
Yeah, 100%. Number 1. Great play by number 29, Caden Anderson. He's able to step in and get an opportunity, and he shows why he should see the field more. Another kick, and this time it's good. Great kick right here. Number 1, handoff to number 0. He's able to break away for a little bit, but he does end up fumbling, and the Jackets hop on it, giving the offense yet another opportunity. Number 25. Now number 47, Bryant Coleman, gets in the game. Another really physical back we have, showing what he can do, really big body. Number 13, John Goldman, hands off to Bryant again, and he finds his way in the end zone. What do you?
You know, Bryant gives us that big battering ram, a lot like RJ. You know, he's just a young guy, kind of learning exactly what he can do with that big old body. He's going to be a special player for us down the road, and hopefully sooner than later. As you can see, he's just a punishing runner, and he's getting better every day, and he's just got to focus on practicing better every day.
He's going to be special. Pitch route to number 21, Ethan Knuckles, kind of getting him a little work here. Number 13, Goldman dumps it off to his brother Deshaun Goldman for about a 12-yard gain. Falls about the 6. Hands it off to number 31, Brenton Paul, able to clear the edge and get yet another score for many of the running backs tonight for the Jackets. What do you think about just getting all our running backs?
Well, I tell you what, that running back room the other night showed us that it's pretty good. It's probably the strength of our team right now. You know, with Paul and Coleman coming along, those are guys, when they learn how to practice, they're going to be really, really good for us down the stretch.
Jackets celebrating after a big win. Huge 44-0 win for us. We're coming off of a big loss versus Mandeville, so we were able to come back and re-energize ourselves, and just, you can see us celebrating here with our student section and our cheerleaders. And stats for the game: RJ Johnson, 9 carries, 74 yards, 2 touchdowns. Hudson Byers, 3 carries, 24 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, and 1 receiving touchdown. And Carson Burrell, 4 for 9 for 41 yards passing, 1 TD, and 1 interception. All right, so, Coach, we had a lot of injuries coming in this game. A lot of guys were able to play. Some had to sit it out after a very physical game versus Mandeville. Can you just talk us through about where we are heading into week 3?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's football. It's a tough sport. We're nicked up. We got some key guys injured. Got a lot of key guys, some experience Thursday night that I'm excited about. Caden Anderson stepping in for Brian Hawkins. Hawkins looks to be released and ready to get going this week. He'll be a non-contact guy that can play Friday night, giving us another starting cornerback to kind of solidify that side of the defense. But I thought Caden Anderson did a great job. Burrell Goldman filling in for the quarterback, Jerry Horne. A little nicked up. I think I think with a good week and kind of, getting back comfortable, moving around, we should see our quarterback back behind center this week, giving us a boost offensively. And there's no doubt, one thing I love, and it's just more fun to talk about it with you because you're here, it is fun to see those young guys go in and play and do a really good job and show us what they can do because, people forget that athletics is made off of pressure. Right. Guys that handle the heat, handle the pressure are the ones that elevate and become great players. And really, iron sharpens iron. You want players that are really good competing with each other every day because that's ultimately how you get better. And if you don't get better, then you get passed up. And you have to embrace that. And I think sometimes my last 4 years here, we've seen some of those guys not be able to embrace that and have backed down. And we've seen guys embrace it and step up. And when they step up, it makes it so much fun to watch the growth, not just in the kid that has stepped up, but you do see that guy that's now in a competition that's no longer comfortable having to freaking get the job done. And that's what makes this a lot of fun. You got to embrace that. Sometimes when you get comfortable being uncomfortable and you embrace the competition, it's amazing how good you can get because on a Friday night when you're playing another high school kid in a different color, they really want to kill you. They want to come after you. They want to make you as uncomfortable as possible. So if you're able to handle that heat during the week, it's only easy on Friday night. And that's where we have to do a better job as coaches, making sure you understand that and y'all understand that, and then embracing it. I mean, look, I wouldn't have liked athletics if I got to go to work every day and just be mediocre every day, knowing that I had no pressure on me. The fact that I came into Vandy and, was kind of deemed the guy to replace Ryan Alds, which you don't even know who that is. Number 98 back in the day was a stud nose guard. I embraced the pressure of having to replace this guy and compete with this guy my redshirt year and learn everything I could from him. That's what it's about. I mean, that's what makes athletics so much fun and so special because you see dudes elevate and you see dudes fall.
Right. And so on top of that, you're talking about how we had a lot of guys come in. Our running back room really opened up, able to get a lot of guys opportunity. And you say, all the time, we're all working hard. We all deserve equal amount of opportunity. A lot of guys got opportunity and really showed what they could do. So.
Yeah, really excited about the running back room. Again, the two young guys, Daigle was out this week, so that opened the door for the two young guys. Well, the two young guys really, Britton Paul's been a little nicked up, but he's never really showed us how fast he really is. He doesn't practice fast. Bryant Coleman, we all know, has a problem learning how to practice at a game speed. But when they show us that, though, when they show us how fast they really are and that they can compete in the fire, well, we get even more excited as coaches because you just show us that we have another piece to this puzzle that we didn't know we had because you're kind of mediocre in practice or we don't know that you're fast enough to even play this game at the 5A level yet. Mm-hmm. And they go out and show us what they can do. You only strengthen the running back room, which ultimately strengthens us.
Right. And on top of that, we had a bunch of defensive guys that came in and took advantage of their opportunities. Our defense just in general did really good. How many first downs did they allow?
Yeah, look, I don't think it was maybe one, maybe two. I don't even know if it was that. I thought we did a good job putting the clamps down. I thought we did what we were supposed to do. Again, I think if you had to look at one thing I'm excited about defensively, it's the play of nose guard Zach Williamson. Because when he does play, he shows glimpses of being really dangerous and a really good player. But then he stands up and shows glimpses of not being a very good player. So if we can get him consistently playing with that pad level and coming off the ball aggressively, Zach is going to give us that dude in the middle that can just take centers and demand double teams and triple teams. That's going to free up our linebackers and make their life a lot easier because they've struggled. But then you also can move Caden Davis out to DN. and kind of roll him with Debo as a, Cade in the first and second down run defensive end. It makes our D-line big again to protect those linebackers. And then you got Debo going in on that second and long third down passing situation where he's going to go eat the quarterback, and really puts us in a good spot.
Yeah, I believe that's really important to have a big, physical, fast D-line from a quarterback's perspective. I feel like
that definitely helps.
That's something you fear. And
Well, if you got three dudes that can eat up five, you got two guys roaming free.
Right. And so that'll do it for the Glen Oaks game. We had a really good game. We were able to come back in and get a lot going and show what we can do to get ready to roll for next 8 weeks. So we got Liberty coming up this week. What do we see in Liberty?
Liberty is a much improved team. That's a team that's coming off of a hiatus football-wise. They had a couple of years JV. Then they go through a coaching change. And Corey Lindsey's there for, I think, his second year now, and I think he does a phenomenal job. He's a great fit for that program. They got big kids, physical kids, fast athletes, but most importantly, it's a great school, so they got smart kids. So they're going to be they're going to pose a threat that we've got to be prepared for. They are a lot bigger in the trenches than they were last year and a lot better. The linebackers they had last year were unbelievable players, but I like the two young guys that they've had step in to replace them. They're running around making plays and doing great things again that kind of stand out on film. But Corey's a defensive guy, so he's going to do a great job there, trying to put the clamps on us. And we have to ring the bell. We have to be physical in the trenches. We have to get better from week 1 to week 2 to week 3, and we have to accept the challenge. And we have to be able to play 5A football in the state of Louisiana, which we all know is a tough task. And we got to be prepared to go 1-0 this week.
Yes, sir. After getting a jump start, and I've already watched a little bit of film, noticed that defensively they're very aggressive. What do you think our offense has to do to come out? Because we're gonna have to throw the ball and pass the ball. We're not gonna be one-dimensional. What do you think that as an offense we have to capitalize off of?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, if you want to win football games, we got to run the football. Yeah. We have to establish the run. We got to be physical in the trenches. I think we've proven that we're a team right now that can't come out gunslinging. You have to win the turnover battle. You have to win the clock battle, and you don't do that by going 3 and out, running 40 seconds off the clock, and giving the ball back to anybody, and asking the defense to play 80 snaps to offense's 30. We got to run the football, and I think if you want to be two-dimensional, you want to throw the football, you're going to have to earn that going forward by getting nasty in the trenches and setting up our pass game. And I'm excited to see us do that. I'm excited to see the quarterback read game, the power read, the option, and everything we throw at y'all to see what you can do to give us that threat in the run game to open up, take a little pressure off this O-line and make them honor a quarterback run, which also will give you a chance to naked some things out and make some plays and throw the football because, we early on tried to throw it too much and have proven that we got to do a better job running the football to establish the pass instead of trying to establish the pass to run the football. We're gonna get nasty in the trenches. We're gonna get better there, and win this clock battle and get physical and set the tone.
All right, Coach Beard, thank you for joining us on episode 3 of the Brett Beard Show. This week, Friday night, 7 o'clock, we play Liberty for our homecoming game. It's fight night, so we're excited about that. Thank you, James Restaurant, for sponsoring this episode of the Brett Beard Show, and we'll see y'all next week.